Kenneth Kabuga puts into words an experience that has remained a widespread conversation over the past few weeks.
My Masaku Sevens experience, and I'm still speechless. For the first time, I attended the Masaku Sevens thing, and boy, was it a shocker.
What has remained a shocker for many parents and guardians, and what is now fueling the debate on whether or not alcohol consumption should be permitted at public events.
I was in the company of 4 friends, Mike, Lynette, Charles, and Sue. Mike was driving. My brother, traffic was crazy, as in crazy.
It was an exciting experience that, for this 26-year-old, constituted 2 of his favorite things: friends and alcohol.
Mike didn't even need to fix or even mix his man of spirit with any damn soda. No! Mike is a bad ass, like a badass, you know. Mike swallowed close to 6 plastic cups of dress mono.
His words allowing us a peek into the day that was, and how he, together with the hundreds of young men and women who traveled to Masaku, spent the day. One would argue that Masaku Sevens was an event that had gone out of hand, if such words and images that were captured in the day are anything to go by. But Kenneth Kabuga, a blogger, doesn't seem to think there was anything extraordinary about the day.
But there are crazy stuff that happen in this town every single day, every single weekend, and parents are not talking about it.
Kabuga says, in the defense of the youth, the image that is sold about such events is either leading or misleading. Either way, it sets the pace with regard to the expectations.
Look at the people who sponsor these events. It's Tusker, it's Guinness. Miss Jeskia, a Big G, PK sponsoring at Masaku Sevens. Sijaskia at Fanta sponsoring. No, it's always a beer company sponsoring these things. So what do you expect?
Give you a license to indulge in that drink because that company is the one that's sponsoring?
It does not give us a license, but it gives us a motivation and a temptation to indulge. In as much as we would not want to indulge, we are bombarded with beer left, right, and center.
What is it about rugby events, I ask, that keeps attracting the wrong headlines?
Rugby is kind of an elite game in this country. And if you look at the people who went to Masaku, actually, it's not like the regular guys. It's not regular guys from Noko, Ategedorai, Kimbo, Atesiju, Wapi. No, it's like people from the upper echelon of society, people from like, you know, the middle class. Those are people who go to rugby. Now, the people who go to watch Harambee Stars, I'm sorry to say, are the other side of people. The people from the other side, you know, like the other side of life. And there's so much hooliganism in any Harambee Stars game. Like these Mawes in Arusha anytime. Whether they win or lose, they'll have to throw stones.
Kabuga carries the general feeling shared by the majority of the youth, that times have changed. But he also admits that maybe, just maybe, they are being offered too long a rope. Enough for them to hang themselves.
Most of the people who are at, for instance, Masaku Sevens were college and university students. There were students from colleges all over Nairobi and universities. So even how much money are you giving your kid? You know, because some parents like this spoil you, this like flood you with cash. So you do not have stuff to do with this cash. All you have to do is have fun with it. Now wazazi pia wa behave, because you have parents who drink like, I don't know what, they drink like sewages and then they come home so late. So you're giving your kids that kind of behavior. How about where Baba as a father cut down, you know, on the alcohol intake? How about you come home earlier, show a good example to your kids? Because ukifika sanane, what kind of image are you showing the kids?
Is it a case of too much ado about nothing? Or is there truly a cause for genuine concern when it comes to youth and morality?